YouTube, GeneralJSmith here with actually a sort of kind of special video. Today I'm just going to be basically telling you the rest of the year plans. What I'm going to basically do, my plans for the rest of the year, more or less. You know, just so you won't be in a confusion really, so that you won't come back saying, can you do this, can you do that, because, you know, I'm going to tell you all the reasons why I can do some things, can't do other things, and, well, yeah, so, let's just get started then. Sorry about that. Just my Sideman helmet there from Doctor Who, if you don't know. Come on, if you're British, you must know what Doctor Who is. Yeah. I did want like a clone helmet, but I don't have a clone helmet. The only helmet I've got is a Sideman from Doctor Who. So, but anyway, so as I just told you, I'm not sure you could quite understand me, but obviously we'll find out. This is just been my video telling you what's going to be happening for the rest of the year. Basically just, you know, to inform you so that you won't get any more sort of, it won't be haphazard. I can just look back at this video and say, okay, what am I doing for the rest of this year? I'm telling you regarding the summer sets, regarding just any MOCs, or just anything that may be coming later this year till the end of 2014 basically. So yeah, I suppose let's just better get started. This is more to avoid just any confusion, so I'm just referring people back to this video saying, you know, oh, can you do a MOC? And I'll say if I can't and can, you know. I'm just go through all the reasons why I can and can't do some various things, you know, all the requests I've got to do certain videos and just stuff like that. So, let us get started. There's a few things to talk about. Hopefully this video won't be too ridiculously long, but we'll just start. Alright, so first of all we're going to start with the 2014 Summer Wave, what the rest of the sets. Well, I'm going to start with just the immediate line of sets we've already got, and I'll talk about Slave 1 and the MOC later. Right now though, the immediate wave. Now, I do actually have, right next to me, the 8080. Got this from the Lego store today, so obviously, new box and everything. So you'll be seeing this very soon. Let's build a review of that very soon, probably tomorrow or something when you're watching this. So yeah, the rest of them. Now I was saying a bit I was going to get the GeneralJSmith's Fighter as well. Also I didn't, and there's a reason for that. So I'm actually going to later about the different options. But basically I'm just going to talk about why I don't want the rest of the sets, or why I'm not going to get them, or various things. Alright, so there are what, 5 sets then that I have not got. They include also GeneralJSmith's Fighter, the Ghost, the Phantom, Snowspeeder, and MOC IG's Cantina. All 5 of them I have not got, and all 5 of them I will not be getting. I might be GeneralJSmith's Fighter, but that will be the only one. The others I will not be getting. And people left comments saying, oh, get this, get that, all that. You know, you recommend things. Well, I understand that, I really do, and I know each set has its own points. But I'm just going to go basically a lowdown of why I don't want the rest of them. Okay, let's just start with, I don't know, let's start with the Ghost. I've got a fair amount of requests for that. Even saying get the Ghost instead of the GeneralJSmith's Fighter, or instead of the 8080 actually. So, the reason I went for the 8080 Star Destroyer and stuff like that is mainly because I just really love, I mean, I suppose, yeah, I can't particularly use MOC. I suppose I want to make a half MOC one day, then I could use 8080. Also, I don't have any other 8080s, so, yeah, the sets I have got are just sets I really wanted. The other sets I don't want. MOC IG's Cantina, let's start, let's start with the Ghost. Went a bit off track there. Anyway, the Ghost. Okay, so, I don't want that. Not to say it's not worth it, not to say it's a bad set, but I just don't want it because I don't like it, the design of it. That is simply the reason. I do not like the design of it. At the end of the day, I know, you know, I've seen the reviews and everything. It has a bunch of features, has a bunch, you know, the figures are really cool. They've got their own different designs and just all this stuff. You know, it's a cool set, but it's not. Me personally, I can't afford every set, obviously. So I've got to, you know, make sacrifices, and I've got to think more long term, which ones are going to be more helpful and stuff. And really, it just won't. The figures are cool, but I can't use them. The set's got, yeah, it's a ton of features and all that, but I'm not going to ever be able to use it. Also, the fact I don't even like the design. I know it's not Lego's fault, but nonetheless, you know, it's way too boxy. You know, I know, obviously, they try to relate it back to the Millennium Falcon, and it does, I suppose, but it literally looks like you just gave a kid the Millennium Falcon and you gave him a bunch of random Lego pieces and told him to stick bits on and take other bits off. That's what it just looks like, which is way too boxy. It just doesn't have that sort of design, sort of sleek thing of the Millennium Falcon. It's way, I don't like it at all, really. I mean, and that's my personal opinion at the end of the day. Don't blame me. I'm sorry, I just don't like the design. I know it's not Lego's fault, it's like, I don't know who created the design of it, but the design is, I just don't like the design. So yeah, also the fact that I'd have really to get the Phantom with it, you know, so it's sort of, and I don't really, you know, so it's basically £90 in a way, you know, 70 for like the Ghost, and then 20 for the thing, so it's like £90 I'm spending on that. £90 I can nearly get another 8080, so it's just, for me, it's just not worth it. I don't have that sort of money. If I had that sort of money, I'd much rather spend it on other sets that I really want, you know, getting more of the battle packs, perhaps, I don't know, getting pieces for my first ever MOC, I don't know, just random stuff I'd want more, really. But anyway, so yes. So that's why I'm not getting those two sets. They're just not, okay, the figures are cool and stuff, and they're, you know, exclusive, but nonetheless, I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to make a Star Wars Rebels MOC with stop motion, really. The sets, well, I'm not a massive fan of design, as I just said. And they're not very useful, so really it's just £90, which, you know, and besides, it was different, like, at the beginning of this month, or, well, even the beginning of last month, when there was, no, at the end of last month, sorry, when they were all brand new and stuff, you know, and everyone was trying to rush to get them out first. Now, the majority of people have done them, you know, you've probably seen a bunch of reviews of them. Obviously, people in America are now starting to get them. You know, you just probably seen a bunch of reviews of these sets already, so it's not a case of, I want to be the first to do it now. It's just a case of, so really, the only reason I would have got it is to try and do it first for you guys, which is actually quite similar to what's happened before. For example, the 2013 Summer line, there were a couple of sets which I got just to try and review it for you guys, but normally I wouldn't have got it. For example, the Duel on Geonosis, it did come with Paul the Lesser, Yoda, and Count Dooku, all of which were really epic figures, but really, I probably wouldn't have got it. You know, the set itself just wasn't, you know. For example, I broke it up to make my first ever stop motion, which you can check out somewhere on my channel. You know, it's sort of scenery. If you check out the scenery, like, and stuff, or on the greenery, you see there's a lot of brown, and I broke up the Duel of Geonosis. And then I obviously put it in like a bag, which I'm just looking at here, all the pieces and stuff. I couldn't be able to remake it, because I was thinking to myself, well, I'm going to remake it now, because now I'm, you know, done the MOC, or stop motion, whatever. And I was like, why? Because it's just going to take up space. I'm never going to really use it, so it's just in a bag now, because really, I don't need to rebuild it. It's just, really, the only high points were the figures. So, yeah. But anyway, so that's one of the things. I don't want to have to spend hundreds of pounds on stuff I don't really want, and that long term, it's not really going to help me in any way. And that's just money I could have put towards other things, especially, you know, it's different obviously if I'm earning quite a lot, so I can afford it, but you know, when I can't afford everything I want, all the different battle packs, all the different stuff, you know, I've got to make sacrifices, and I've got to sacrifice stuff I don't really want, and it's not going to help me long term. Yeah, so, and I suppose that's sort of the same for Mos Eisley's Cantina. I know everyone wants it, you know, it's apparently a really cool set, and obviously it's been highly anticipated, one of the most highly anticipated sets I've ever seen, you know, along with like the Sandcrawler, the MTT, you know, these sort of things, people have been asking for years, like, came out term 4, so years, a decade ago. So yeah, I know it's highly anticipated, but it's never been my cup of tea. I'm never into those sort of scenes, because you can't really use them. I mean, I think Palpatine's Arrest was the only sort of scene set which I actually liked. All the other scenes sort of stuff, I never really liked it. I didn't like the Rancor Pit or Jabba's Palace. I didn't like, you know, as I said, Duel of Geonosis. What's his name? Mos Eisley's Cantina. These are just almost specific scenes that you can only really use in those specific scenes. You know, the figures may be cool, but they're not really worth the set. £65, and again, that £65 I could put towards something else, and you know, I don't really want to spend that sort of money on something I don't particularly want, and I'm sorry, that is just my own opinion. I can't really say anything more about it. That is just my opinion. Please don't hate me. You know, that's just my opinion. So that is why. Also, the Snowspeeder. Snowspeeder is the one that I'm most annoyed about, because I wanted that before we got the prices and the pictures and stuff, which are the names. I thought to myself, yes, I never had a Snowspeeder, but a lot of people will probably have, because a lot of people can. But actually, this is my first ever Hoth set. Actually, no, that's not true. I've got the Turn 10 battle pack with the Snowtroopers, and that is it. That's all I've ever had of Hoth. I've never had any Hoth set, Echo Base, Hoth Speeder. I've never had another 8080. You know, so I was going to get 2 of those before we got the prices. I was like, yes, I'll get this AT-AT, I'll get 2 of the snow speeders, it'll just be so awesome. £35. £35! What? It's just like the Tri-Fighter. Get this here. Just like the Tri-Fighter from the Winter Wave. You know, this was £35, and that's ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous. 35? It should have definitely been 25. So I'm sorry, guys. You know, I will definitely not be getting any of those until they're at least reduced to 25. And that is like, you know, that would have been the best price for them. I know it's like 279 pieces and all that, but still, it definitely does not look. I mean, this thing about the Phantom is about £20. You know, so we're saying the Ghost. I mean, not the Ghost. Sorry, the Snowspeeder is £15, nearly double as good as the Phantom. Seriously, you could buy nearly 2 Phantoms for the same as a Snowspeeder. And if I want to get 2, that's £70. 2 Snowspeeders worth like the Ghost. What would you rather have, the Ghost or 2 Snowspeeders? Really? £35? No. I bought the Tri-Fighter and I wasn't happy about that, as I said in the review. And I decided, no, I'm not going to get another one now. I'm not going to get it until it goes on sale to at least 25. At a very, very push, 30. That would be a very much of a push, but even that's probably way too much. The figures are new, and you do get a new snow trooper, which is cool. But you get 3. You get 3 snow troopers in this. The Rebels, yeah, okay, technically the printing is a bit new, but it's not, yeah, they're Rebel pilots. We've seen them when they've died before, so that's the reason I'm not getting the Snowbeard. And then the General Scout Fighter, I wanted to get that, really. The reason I didn't is because I've kept that money. And I'm going to ask you a question at the end of this video, what to spend that money on, basically. And I'm going to give you 3 options. And actually, and this isn't just like one of those questions where I ask, you know, oh, what should I do, whatever, and I may do your suggestion if I like it. If, you know, comment on, I'm going to give you 3 suggestions. You comment down below on which suggestion you want, and I will do that suggestion. That suggestion has the most comments, I will do it. And I'll tell you what they are soon. But first of all, we're going to go on to some other stuff. There's not much, but it's just that's the main thing, really. But, you know, that'll be the end of the video, so I suppose you can skip there if you really want to. But, you know, anyway, so on to the next thing. Right, so on to the rest of the summer line. That is basically the MTT and the rumoured, I don't think it's confirmed. I'm pretty sure it's not confirmed, but the rumoured Slave 1. So, I phoned up my Lego store, not today. Actually, I really should have asked him today, really. He was actually a really nice guy I bought this from, the guy at the counter. But anyway, this is by the by. I phoned them up probably at the beginning of June, saying, you know, MTT. Because at that point, it was just, I'm not sure if it was confirmed at the beginning of June, but he did say to me that yes, on his computer, it did say there was an MTT coming out in August, hence the video I made saying it's coming out in August because I found the people. Actually, he said it's coming out in August in the US. That's specifically what he said to me. I assumed obviously it comes out the same time here, or maybe even a bit earlier because, you know, Britain and Europe tend to get it a bit earlier. So, he actually said to me specifically, it comes out in August in the US. That's what it said in his computer, you know. So, I don't know. So, my question is, now I'm not going to get that big, now, by the way, I'm not going to be getting, I don't think any more sets I will not be getting first. I think the Winter Wave, which I got, you know, the Star Destroyer and the B-Wing and the AT-AT, they're the only sets I'm going to get reasonably quick. The rest of the sets, which I'm going to MTT, I will not be the first one to do, unfortunately, because I don't have the money to do that. And also, it comes out at the beginning of August, let's say. My birthday, as I've said a few times, is the beginning of September, and I'll be turning 17. So I'm not going to buy it then. If I am going to get it, then I'll probably just ask for it for my birthday. Now, I have no idea how many she'll be. I hope it'll be like 90, maybe 100. But my question is really, do you want me to get it? Do you want me to ask it for my birthday? Or would you rather I asked for money? It may seem quite, yeah, not much of a birthday sort of thing. Just, oh, I want money, or whatever. But what I was thinking, I could start, like, I could properly, because, you know, I've been talking about it for more than a year now, since really I started my YouTube channel. One of my favourite things to do about Lego, my favourite parts of Lego, is MOC building. And I've never made a MOC, which is ridiculous. The fact that my favourite part is the bit I've never done. So, I'm going to get started, because, you know, at some point I'm gonna have to get some pieces because I've got no pieces. People have been saying, people have been leaving comments, by the way, can you make a MOC? And I've told you 1,000 times I can't make a MOC. But people still say, well, can't you just make it, you know, out of like Technic or something like that? Can't you just make it like a little MOC? No, you don't understand. The pieces I have a fair amount of pieces, like, you know, there. If I'm showing you around my room in my updates, and you'll know the pieces I have there are just from broken up sets I've had in the past, in like past years. Like the really old sets, like the last Star Destroyer, the Republic Cruiser from 2009, I think. Just some other, you know, sets like that. Also, a bunch of sets that aren't Star Wars. I've got a ton of Lego Exoforce, Lego Indiana Jones. I'm really annoyed they discontinued Lego Indiana Jones. I love those sets. But anyway, you know, just a bunch of from random themes. I've got even a Lego Atlantis up there somewhere. So yeah, but so those pieces aren't like a bunch of 2x4s. They're random pieces. Most of them are plates, maybe connectors. You know, they're just random pieces from random sets. That's literally, I've never made a bricklink order or a pick a brick order ever in my life. So I've never had like separate pieces. You know, so really, I'm gonna, you know, I want to start a MOC. I want to at least do something this year. I want to buy some pieces, and this is where my question comes in. Now, I've got £60 left, because obviously I had 170, 110 went to this, so I have 60 left. 60 was going to go towards the Jedi Scout Fighter, but I didn't get it, because I thought to myself, do I really want that much? I could ask for my birthday at the end of the day, you know, and not just that though, but there's only like 2 more sets for the rest of the year, so really, you know, that's like another 6 months until the end of the year, where I could get it somehow. So, you know, I was thinking, would it be better to instead spend that £60 buy some bricks? And here's my question. Here's where the big question comes in. You have 3 options. Please leave them down in the comments, and your comment will decide. And please, I really want everyone watching this to leave it down in the comments. It is quite important, actually, because it genuinely will decide. I've received comments on 3 things. 1, do you want me to get the Jedi Scout Fighter? Review, let's build, all that, you know, the works. 2, do you want to start buying bricks by MOC? Stress, start buying. I'm planning a quite big MOC. It's going to be about 8 grey base plates big. So £60, and bear in mind I have no pieces, so £60 is not going to be enough money to cover the entire thing. Which means, from your point of view, it won't as much make any difference right now. Because, you know, I'll buy £6 worth of stuff, but it won't really amount to much. It'd be like, I don't know, not even the first floor of the base I'm thinking of. You know, the whole base, I'm thinking around £200 to £300 it'll cost to make. So, bear in mind, that £60, I'm not going to make a MOC. I'm going to be starting to get pieces of the MOC. Also, bear in mind, that I think the only other time I'll be able to get a large amount of money for my birthday if I ask for it. And that's at the end, sorry, that's the beginning of September. I go back to school on the 4th of September. My birthday is on the 2nd of September. So even if I get quite a lot of money then, I'm still going to have like 2 days to do anything before I go back to school. And you know, obviously it's for new schools, I'm going to A-levels, so it's a big deal. And I don't know what really it's got in store for me. I'm doing like media and film and stuff at A-levels, so that's cool. But nonetheless, you know, it's a big thing. So that's option 2. Do you want me to start making, or getting bricks from MOC at least, you know, getting ready. 3, I had a couple of suggestions about this. Do you want me to do like a shelf series? Because I've been talking a fair amount about my lack of space, and I feel this is definitely an issue that affects a lot of you know, people who really have a lot of Lego but not a lot of space. I've seen a few comments saying, can you do like a weekly series showing how to put up shelves or stuff? Now I'm not actually going to do that. I'm not actually going to, like as such, show you how to put up shelves, because that's not Lego, and why would I put it on this channel? What I'm going to do instead, I will be basically showing you the best ways to arrange your Lego, and like to maximise space. What are the best things to have? Like, would you rather having something like this, or perhaps just a single shelf? You know, what's the best things, and just stuff like that basically. So I'll be just telling you how to rearrange it. What's the best sort of things to get? Maximise the amount of space you have for the amount of money you have, and stuff like that. So that's basically it, really. Also, don't worry, I don't think it'll be weekly, because really, there's no point of being weekly, from my point of view, because I'm not doing anything else, am I? So it's not a case of, I don't know, maybe I need to acquire the parts or whatever, you know. I might as well make it, I'll probably make it like every other day or something. I'm not going to make it weekly, I'm not going to make it every day, because that's a bit much, but, you know, it'd be quite frequent. So yeah. Also, I'm not sure quite how much this cost. I think it might have cost £20 or so. I mean, I didn't buy it. Actually, my mum just said I could have this because it's been our spare room for years. So if it did cost £20, I mean, I'd be able to get 3 of this. Which isn't, I mean, it's not going to fill up my entire wall, basically. But nonetheless, it a lot more space for me to show you. And there you go. That is my three questions. You know, what you're going to leave down below. And as I said, like third or fourth time now, it is going to affect what you say. It is going to affect. That's why I want every single person watching this video, all my subscribers, leave it down in the comments. By the way, thank you for 400 subscribers. Thank you for that. Leave down in the comments. You know, what do you want? Do you want the Jedi Scout Fighter, which I don't think a lot of people are going to vote for, to be honest with you. And obviously Let's Build and stuff like that. Do you want me to start getting bricks for a MOC? I won't be able to build the MOC yet because it's only £60. At the end of the day, £60 doesn't actually go that far. So, yeah. Especially when you're buying abroad. Or, third option, do you want me to start getting, or do you want me to do like a video or series showing you the best way to arrange your Legos? I'm actually quite good at that. That's the thing, when you don't have much space, you sort of learn to maximise space. So I'm actually quite good at maximising space, so I do this myself. For example, my entire separatist army fit on this entire thing. I've got quite a lot. I've got 2 Vulture droids, 2 droid gunships. You know, I've got quite a lot here. You know, there's at least 5 of these you to pop out of that thing. So yeah, I'm actually quite good at maximising space. Because my entire originals fit on these 2 bottom shelves. But anyway, so yeah, so do you want to do that? Those are your 3 options of what you want me to do. That is the main question really. There are some other questions I want to ask. For example, MTT. I kind of went off track there a bit, but we'll come back now. The MTT, right, so my birthday, as I said before, I will not be the first one to get it, so you know, I'm not going to get it as soon as it comes out, because I literally won't have the money. The only time I'll be able to get it earlier is for my birthday on the 2nd of September. Actually, I'll probably be able to review it before I go back to school, but nonetheless. Or, do you want me to get it, in which, and remember I won't be the first, so it won't be like no one else has done it. Or, do you want me to get some more money to build, to get more pieces? I'm not sure if I'll get enough money to finish them off. I don't really know. I wouldn't, I'm not particularly confident that I will. I might, well, depends how generous my parents are really. I mean, money's a bit tight right now. But I don't really know. My parents seem to be very generous because of my YouTube. Like, you know, because really, you know, they seem to start on my own business and they just, you know, they want to help me out. So they might have to give me a little more than normally would if I wasn't doing my YouTube because, you know, they want to help me out. But I'm not sure. I mean, if £60 goes, you know, or gone, maybe another 200 will probably be required. I'm not sure I'll get 200 on my birthday, including other relatives I have. Maybe we'll see. But if I do, then I'll definitely not be getting any other sizable Lego. I may be getting some smaller Lego things as well, but I will definitely not be getting the MTT or any larger Lego things. So that is your option for my birthday. You want to ask for money, in which case I'll probably buy more pieces, obviously, or you want to get the MTT. Now, personally, my personal view of the MTT, I'm very on the fence about getting it at all because, well, the 2007 one was just so epic. I never got it, and I wanted it ever since. My God, it was so. It came with like more than 20 droids, which was appropriate. You know, it came with a bunch of stuff. It looked like an MTT as well. This new one, so many things worse. It's worse in almost every way. The only way it's better is the fact the figures, like it comes with Qui-Gon Jinn, young Obi-Wan, and the Naboo Guard, but that's it. Everything else about the set is rubbish. It comes with like, what, 10 battle droids? I know that's still quite a lot compared to other sets, but nonetheless, for an MTT, 10? Really? No. So, also the fact it looks way too bad. It just looks way too sort of, in a way like the Ghost, way too boxy. It's got too many flat plates. It's going to be, the MTT is meant to be more rounded. Like most Separatist sets actually, if you actually look, most Separatist sets, droid gunship, Droid Tri-Fighter, AAT, you know, stuff like this, obviously MTT, they're all more rounded, whereas the Republic ones are much more jagged edges, much more shape, if you just sort of notice. Look at your Republic and Separatist sets, and you sort of notice the Separatist ones are a lot more smoother. But anyway, you know, this one looks more like the original one, like the one that had one, that MTT or whatever, and I didn't like that at all, you know. So I'm very on the fence whether to get it at all, really. I mean, I don't actually know how much the previous MTT is going for on eBay. I do want to get it with the figures because really that's partially the point, you know. But you know, we'll see. So I'm on the fence whether to get the MTT at all, to be honest with you. So that is also another thing you can leave down in the comments. Please leave down in the comments. Do you want to ask for the MTT? So I suppose I'd rather not. I suppose I'd rather just ask for the money so I can continue the MOC. Because one of the best things about buying bricks is the fact that, you know, it's not a case of you buy it once. Like, for example, if I were to buy a set, I'd obviously buy it and I'd review it, let's build, and that's it. I don't, unless I'm going to use it in, like, something else, I'm not going to use it. Hence the reason I don't get the Ghost or stuff, because once I've done the review and stuff, I'm not really going to ever use it again. Bricks, on the other hand, okay, you built one MOC, you can tear it down, build another MOC with the same pieces. That's one of the great things about the fact that you can, once you bought those bricks, okay, that's good, you can reuse them, and you only ever need to buy more if you want to make the MOC bigger. So that's what's great about MOCs. So yeah, really. So I'm very much more tempted to ask for money, or rather, you know, bricks. That sounds awful, me saying rather than ask for money. I don't just scavenge off my parents, believe it or not. So yeah. There you go. So I'd rather that, but at the end of the day, if I get popular demand, if a lot of people are saying please get the MTT, I might consider it, because yeah, I mean, it comes with a lot of droids. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. Obviously, if I get shelves, then yeah. But there you go. Then what is next? Oh yes, last thing I do believe, the social networking. I have social networks. Yay! Actually, I've had them since like 2013. Pre-2013, this was my first official announcement. I did announce it in like updates that I've got social networking now, but I'm going to officially announce it now. I do have social networks. I've got Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Flickr. Although, really, you know, just I'm not going to say follow me in all of them, because really I don't want to try and, you know, pass off the chumps. I don't use all of them. I don't use really Facebook or Tumblr. I did use Facebook a bit, but I'm much more into Twitter and Flickr now. I post a lot of basically every picture I've ever had, you know, relating to GeneralJSmith, obviously. I post that on Flickr. You know, I'm always updating Twitter and stuff, which is funny because I don't have a smartphone. I know, right? The only teenager in existence to not have a smartphone of any kind. That's because my parents won't buy me one, because I constantly lose mine. But that's another story for another time. So that's what I have. So just go follow me on Twitter and Flickr. The links, as always, in every video will be down in the description. Let's go do that. And that is more or less it. I think to this video, there's not really much more to say. My voice is starting to hurt a bit. Also, you can't actually see from this angle, but like there are these two glaring lights coming from both angles, and it's sort of starting to blind me. So yeah. Oh yeah. Before I go, Slave 1. Nearly forgot about that. Now it is still rumoured, I believe. I don't think it's confirmed. I really should have asked them about that when I was there. But you know, we'll see. If it is confirmed, assuming it is confirmed, because really, well, you know, this rumour would have died out ages ago if it wasn't actually real or something. You know, it feels real. It feels like it's a real thing. We're just waiting for them to be confirmed. I don't think we've got any pictures or anything yet of it. I assume it's obviously the Boba Fett one. It would be called Jango Fett, but you know, Boba Fett probably. It is going to be UCS, and I don't know, I forgot where I heard it, but I thought like with £200 or something. That is coming out, I'm not sure, probably November or something. I don't know, some point after, between, you know, in that gap, towards the end of the year, generally when the older UCS sets come out. Sorry, not older, yeah. You know what I mean. So, what I was thinking that I could, like, perhaps, I don't know, I can ask for Christmas. I'm not sure if my parents would truly stretch that far. I don't really want to test it, but well, we'll see really what happens. It's a bit early to start planning, you know, what I'm going to ask for, especially since it's not actually technically been confirmed that it's a set that's going to come out. If it does come out, then I definitely want to get. I've never had Slave 1. I've never even had a Boba Fett. Well, actually, I had a keychain, but that's beside the point. You know, so it would be very nice to get it, but nonetheless, because it's a UCS, it's probably going to be, it's going to be more expensive, because, you know, like the Sandcrawler, so it might be the 200 range mark, and for Christmas, that might be a bit much. So, you know, we'll see, really, and I'll probably just mention this more when we get closer to it, you know, the fact when we get more details about it, how much it's going to cost, how many pieces, and just all the different stuff when it's going to be coming out. But that is basically it. So I'm not really going to ask you, do you want to get that, since we don't really have enough information for that. But I just thought I'd mention it, telling you about that. I can't really think of anything else to say. That is more or less it. So yeah, I'm not sure when I'll actually tally up the results of the comments down below. Hopefully you're leaving them right now. But you know, relatively soon. What I'm going to do, I'm going to be reviewing this and then doing the Let's Build. That'll be the next video you'll see, probably tomorrow or the day after or something. It depends how long it'll take me to build it. Should only take me like 2 hours, about the same as the Star Destroyer. But there you go then. That is it. And then after that, I'll probably just continue doing updates and destruction and rebuild videos until I get the comments and feedback and you tell me what you want me to do. And I'm just going to reiterate it one last time. Those questions for you. Your question is, please leave this down in the comments because it will genuinely affect what I do. Leave it down in the comments. Do you want me to A, spend the £6 on the GeneralJSmith's fighter? I'm not sure a lot of people are going to choose that. I think they'll probably choose the other ones. B, don't know why two fingers. B. Anyway, do you want me to start trying to buy bricks for the MOC? Bear in mind, again, start buying bricks. I won't be able to have enough money to buy all the bricks I want. So I suppose from your point of view then, it won't actually make much difference until at least my birthday until I get more. Well, if I do ask for more money, I suppose. That sounds so awful. So you won't be seeing any MOCs, you know, this summer. So from your point of view, it won't actually make much difference, but obviously it'll be easier for me. The MOC will probably be coming sooner, and long term, it will probably pay off for you if you ask for me to get bricks for a MOC. So I suppose that's probably the reason. That's probably your incentive. Or see, do you want me just getting like bookshelves and stuff, and showing you the best way to rearrange it? That might do pretty well because I think a lot of kids who can't afford, you know, obviously everything they want, they're probably going to face that issue quite a lot of the fact that, you know, they're running out of space and they're going to want to try and maximise their money they have, and well, yeah, so they've got 3 options, and you can also leave down the comments, by the way, as I said before, the MPT, do you want to ask that for my birthday, or do you want me to ask for the money? First, I'll probably more swing towards the money, see the MPT, at the end of the day, MPT, you know, if I probably want the chance to sell one anyway, so I might, if I do, you know, get a decent amount of money, I might just go on eBay to try and see how much that costs. Probably not new in the box, because it'll cost, you know, in the hundreds, because it's a very good set, but, you know, maybe just used, you know, I still want the figures though, but, you know, just probably that, because really, I'm probably more wanting to use it in MOCs, definitely. Obviously it comes with more droids and just stuff like that. So, but that is basically it then to this video. Don't know how long it was, but I should probably point out I can't tell how long this is going on for in the camera which I'm looking at. So hence why a lot of my videos are longer. Also, this, you might know if it's already out, but I'm going to really try to not make this as long as the Star Destroyer and the, what's it called, Sandcrawler reviews. I'm sorry, they went over like more than an hour. Some people even watched it though, and I'm very proud. You are my biggest fans. You are a true trooper. So hence why, you know why I call you my troopers? Every video I begin with saying, hey troops, because you, upon subscribing to me, you are officially a GeneralJSmith trooper, a trooper of my legion, the 273rd, which is actually the date I started YouTube, the 27th of March. So anyway, so yeah, I'm going to really try my best not to make this as long as that. A maximum length of 40 minutes, and that's maximum. I'm only about half an hour with this set, but you know, we'll see. There you go. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please do give it a like down below, as always, really. And also leave down in the comments all your thoughts. I've told you like 1,000 times now, but that's more or less the point of this video. I did actually make a video like this a year ago, but I don't want to take up any more of your time describing that. If you've been subscribing for a while, you might sort of know what I'm talking about. Who knows, whatever. But there you go. So, and also leave down the comments as I said, and please subscribe to my channel because you'll become one of my troopers and you'll be notified every time I make a new video. Yeah. If you like these videos, also you can tell me if you want. Do you like these sort of videos? I don't do this very often. I did the Lego movie and the end of the Clone Wars and stuff like that. I don't really do these sort of just chatty kind of vlog videos with you a lot. So yeah, but anyway, if you want me to do more of them, I might talk about Reddit stuff, like the Brick Show does. The Brick Show has Brick Show news. You might talk about the news that's coming out. Who knows? But anyway, please do that. And also, wearing my Star Wars shirt. Went to the Lego store. Yeah. Also, went to the Lego store. There was only like, cause it was in the middle of the day, and obviously I'm off school, but other kids aren't, because I finished my exams, so therefore I have a longer holiday. Most kids would still be in school now, so I just went in the middle of the day, so there was no one really there. But there were a few girls there, which I was kind of happy about. I mean, okay, that sounds worse than I meant it, but the fact, you know, girls are really getting Lego, you know, and just like that. So, thank you guys for watching. Do that, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next video. I'm so sorry this video probably went on a very long time. I just keep rambling. Yeah. And I will see you then. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a brilliant day. It is actually the end of the day now. It's 10 past 10 PM for me. But I will be doing this right now. Oh, I dropped it on the floor again. I'm going to go straight and do this. See you in the next video, which will be this. Have fun. Yeah. Bye, troops.